Hi, everybody. Streaming code. I gotta push the right thing. Yeah, it didn't work. This is the Forever Friday show. I'm doing a show today about growing up. I gotta take a drink of water. Water is the best thing for you. Sorry. Ooh. Gosh, that was good. Water, water, water. Yes, 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 yes. The show today is about growing up. It is growing up. You see. Well, I would say we all grow up, but that's a bull-faced lie. Because you see, 30, 40, could be 50, 60-year-olds, I don't know, on skateboards. I don't care if they have the skateboard and then a stick and then you... Still, it's a skateboard to me. I don't care. Well, growing up, the reason I wanted to do a show on growing up is... let me take this down. No, let's put that back up. Growing up, you're born, you're raised. Some people are raised with morals, values, church. But us, individually speaking, people, they grow up with parents that made them, obviously. A man and a woman made a child. The child is born. They might not have both parents, or they might have both parents. Everyone's situation is different. Growing up, I'm trying to wrap my brain around how we grow up and we get into situations. Us, individuals. We get into situations like living on the streets. You see, this is San Francisco, the city of San Francisco. I've never lived in a big city before. Not like this. I haven't. I've lived in, Southern California. It's nothing like this. Simi, Canoga Park, Ventura, Moore Park. I lived in those areas, Chatsworth. But that was a long time ago. That was a very, very long time ago. And the times were different. Things were different. Big time. Big time. I just don't get... I'm from the mountain and the trees and the fresh air and the snow and the ice and the pine cones and the dirt, clean air. I'm from all of that world. I was born in Van Nuys, California, raised in Idaho, McCall, Idaho, mostly, and Boise and McCall. So that's a different way of life. When the weather, we get snow there, so we have to prepare, like gather and hunt, gatherers and hunters. When you live in McCall, you have to drive all the way to Boise and stock up on wood and stuff to make fire in your if you have a fire, that thing, the little oven thing with the oh my gosh, to keep your house warm. They're these little oven things, and you gotta always constantly stick wood or, yeah, I'm thinking. I never really did that, but we always had things to put inside to keep the house warm. Okay, I'm gonna pass that. We had to go to Boise, we had to go to Costco. We had to get quantity of stuff, food items, blankets, things that we needed to get through the winter. Because in McCall, winters lasted forever. They do. They last forever. You just can't get out from underneath the winter. You got to get salt, you got to get big packs of salt, the certain kind of salt to melt the ice and the snow, and shovels to shovel the walkways, and all the items that you need to survive the winter so your pipes don't break because they might freeze. There's all these gadgets and things that you have to do. So my family always, my mom and my dad always went hunting way prior to the snow. They went hunting, and we had a secret door in our house. My dad made this secret door with a rope. We weren't supposed to go in there, but we always did. We're kids. The secret door was where they hung the dough, whatever they shot for food. They hung it. My dad hung it in there and skinned it and took care of it. And that's how we got food all through the wintertime. So we're preparing and we're stocking, and because winters are super duper long sometimes and you can't really drive. I mean, it's really dangerous. Snowmobile is nice. I don't think we had those, and sleds and inner tubes and things for us kids. Like the last show I did, to go up on the roof, the garage roof, and slide down and have fun. That's what we did. But the food, we had to stock up. Hunters and gatherers, that's what we were in Idaho. And then it's a shock to move to a city. This reminds me of Las Vegas. I visited Las Vegas, but I never lived. My grandma lived in Las Vegas. She did. She lived in Las Vegas. But it's just clogged with people and cars and lights. Look behind me. I mean, you see yourself. And water and bridges. Things are so different living in a city versus mountains and trees, and it's just a different way of life. So growing up, some people grow up and some people don't. I mean, take this. I was grown up, I grew up in the sticks. Boring. We had to do things, we had to come up with ideas. Sorry. We had to come up with ideas. Kids, we had to come up with ideas to keep ourselves having fun. Anything to get away from chores. Oh yeah, there's plenty of chores. Let me tell you. We always would stay away from the house as much as possible, or we would get stuck doing chores. We would play, me and my brothers would play, and the kid across the street, ride our bikes like cowboys and Indians, and we would steal the rhubarb. It's just a plant like that, and you pull the stalks, and it's called rhubarb. Rhubarb. They make rhubarb pies, and I don't know. It's just different. Rhubarb. It's hard to say. We kids would stick rhubarb in our mouth, ride our bikes, and have our play guns in our hands, and we would just play. We would make up games to play all the time. And our stilts, the sticks with the little thing, and you put your foot on that and you hang on to the stilts and you try and kick each other so the other one falls. We had stilt fights. We had these big round tanks. I don't even know what they were. They were barrels, huge. It's like tank. I don't know what was in them, but we would climb up on them up here high enough to get on the stilts, and then push ourselves and then start walking as best as we could. Hilarious. Oh my God, the things we would do. Yeah. The kids these days here, well, let me say, it was an entirely different generation. Entirely. The things you have nowadays we didn't have any of that stuff. We only had bikes. I don't even know if we had skateboards. I don't even know if skateboards and, well, the phones were not a thing. Or computers, or none of that was a thing. So people here, that's their thing, is skateboards. What do you call those things? They go on sidewalks, fast as stars, they go super fast. It's like a vehicle, and they're just standing on it, flying. A guy almost hit me a couple nights back. Yes, if I would have turned, he would have hit me right in the face. Or if I would have moved my cane out a little bit. Yes, I use a cane, a walking cane. We both would have been, I mean, I don't know. One of us would have got hurt. I probably would have got hurt. But those guys are crazy people. They're crazy. Those darn things should be on the streets. They should be on the street. Because there's some type of vehicle running on wheels, those suckers go fast. They should be out there with the cars. They don't want to get hit, so they don't go out on the street, the road with the cars. So they go on the sidewalks How do you think us people on the sidewalks feel when they zoom right past, like right past us? The hair, you can feel them right here. It's not good. It's so not good. Yeah. And I know that those people, whoever they are, people, kids, grown, young people, older people, I know they weren't grown up like when they grew up, they didn't have those things probably. But as an adult themselves and a grown up, what gives them the right to change their mind? I mean, people want to try things. Okay, that's fine. I just don't get it how your roots, maybe if they were bad or good, your roots back when growing up, you have roots. And a lot of people, I don't know, don't listen or adhere, that don't use the roots in life, like respect others. I'm sure that people get taught that, like in church or whatever religion, they teach you, or I'm hoping or thinking they teach you, if you see someone that needs help, help them. I mean, what's the big deal? If you're able. It just doesn't make sense. People, young adults, and holding doors. The kids just fly through them and they see you coming. They know you're coming. It's just certain age groups. It just kills me inside to know that when they grew up and they became an adult, that they would allow themselves to do these stupid things. Stupid things. They do say that guys grow up and they kind of know where they want to be at 35. That's their age. 35 is like, hey, I'm not going to do this childish stuff no more. I'm not going to party. This is not me. This is like, I've done all of that. I'm going to go more business-minded, or I'm going to get a house. I'm going to have a family, or I'm going to be somebody. I don't know. I'm going to be somebody. I'm going to do productive things. I'm going to do good things. So, hey, I'm not saying that, like, I used to go out and with friends, we used to use telescopes and look at the stars at night. That was so awesome. That is such a memory right there. People could do that. I mean, they're not hurting anybody. Looking at stars. We used to go, I had a friend that we used to go to the desert, and he used to make rockets, and we used to watch his rocket go up and see how far and where it would land. We'd go get it. Just things like that don't hurt other people. I don't know. Right now, it's too much AI, artificial intelligence, cell phones, Okay, hold that thought. Computers, robots. Okay, where I moved, oops, I had to turn in my phone. Let's picture my son and my granddaughter. Hey, Cody. Shout out to Cody and Olivia, my babies. Okay, and then my daughter Tiffany, so she doesn't get jello. This is a Apple. I never had that. Never had Apple. I had to upgrade my phone. Why? Because you flick this and there's a thing on here and it will bring these up. All of this stuff are things to get into my house. I have to have this to get in the door of the building. I have to have that to get in the elevator. I have to have it to get in my door, and to the penthouse, and to the garage trash. Everywhere you go in this building, you have to carry your phone because it has the app that you push the app, you push the button, or you put it by this thing and it goes. Man, a few times I've almost opened the door to throw the trash in the hall. And yeah, if you don't turn the latch, it puts the lock out so you don't lock yourself out. Woo! A few times I've almost forgot because I'm not used to these type of things. I'm used to a key or a fob. That was the newest thing in my life, a fob. This round thing that you go and it opens the door. Wow! These things, AI things. Holy mackerel. And cars, too. I think that you could push a button. If you have this next by you, on you, and you just push a button, the car goes on. Can you imagine? I mean, I never would have imagined being a kid and growing up with that stuff. Wow. I had typewriter. Ching! And then put it down. Ching! Oh my gosh. I like that stuff better. I'm old school. I don't care for the new stuff. Because I don't get it. I don't get it. Seriously, I don't get it. Everyone says, ew, it's easy until you keep practicing. And I'm like, I don't have time to practice. I mean, I have to do other things. Well, that's what I'm thinking about growing up. You grow up one way in the mountains and trees and pine cones and dirt and fresh air and raccoons and then you come to the city. This particular city is people squatting in corners, shooting up drugs, trash. Well, okay. Let's just say how it is. And that's the truth. I'm not knowing what Vegas is like, but here it's a lot of homeless and I don't know. It's getting better. It's getting better. And I need to wind down. So I hope you liked my show about growing up, and I hope that you grow up one day. I mean, actually, I'm a grown-up. I'm 57, but I don't have to. I mean, I like watching cartoons. I like all genres of movies. But I like games, like board games, like in the past. You know, most people don't know what a board game is. Okay, never mind. Growing up. But you don't have to be like an old fart. That's not like a grown up. I mean, have sense about you. And don't be grumpy all the time. I know a person that knows a person. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, gotta go. For all my fans. I wish I had fans. I wish I had a lot of things. Take care. See you next time.